Yo, what's good? And we love another episode of Life After Ball, episode 7. Hey
Hmm.
man, how you feeling, Gene? What's going on, bro?
Man, all is well, man. Taking life day by day, man. That's all I
Day
can.
by day.
Day by day. Enjoying the journey.
I feel that, man. I feel it, bro. The NBA Finals was last night, man. OKC versus the Pacers, and OKC, man, they was able to, play championship basketball, play as a team, and really finish. And it's a game 7.
Yeah.
Not often do we always see a game 7, but these two teams they battle to the end. Shout out to SGA for the accolades, of course, the MVP, Finals MVP, Conference Finals MVP, and man, he's just been balling, bro. How you feel about that, man?
Uh, well, first and foremost, man, that's superstar, bro. You know,
Superstar.
first and foremost, he's a superstar, bro. You gotta think regular season MVP.
Mm-hmm.
You got scoring title,
Scoring title too.
first team All NBA. Western Conference Finals MVP, and then you got the Finals MVP. They
Superstar.
say I think he's like one. I think he's in like it's him and Michael Jordan the only ones that get a regular season MVP and was regular season MVP, scoring title, and Finals MVP.
And it was Shaq was in there too. It was Shaq and one more person who
Uh,
was able to do that too.
okay,
It's been like 25 years, bro, and I saw that.
yeah,
I was like,
it's like 25 years.
yeah,
So I forgot all about Shaq.
yeah, Shaq in 2000, so 25 years. Yep,
Yeah,
yep. That's
so
crazy.
I mean he in some elite company though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to be in the conversation with MJ with Shaq. Come on, bro, you can't.
Yeah,
That's
out
his
of
dream
all
come
the
true for real, bro. Like he ain't gotta do nothing else.
really, but do you feel like he can come back and give another year like that?
Bro, what's so crazy, Roland? What's so crazy? The young man been doing this for a couple years though.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I mean? Obviously, this is the first time on the biggest stage. The man only what 20,
The youngest, he's the youngest.
26, 27,
Hmm.
somewhere around there. He been in the league. I think it says 7 years, 7 to 8 years.
Hmm.
So I mean, he could. But the
Yeah,
thing is, you know how the NBA is. Small market team. They trying to find ways to break that team up already before it even gets started.
right.
So that's the only thing that be like making me mad when I'm listening to the announcers stuff like that. They talk about the Lakers. They talk about all these big these big market teams, but these big market teams are losing.
Exactly.
They're
They're losing
losing. You
bad. Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like these small market teams, they getting guys. They growing together. They doing things together. They bonding
Hmm.
together.
Real
And
team.
OKC, what they just showed was, we don't got to beef over the basketball. We all love each other. We all want to win. Our goal is the same. Ain't nobody fighting over minutes or fighting over shots. We all in it for a reason.
Right, right, right. So team basketball, kind of like
Yeah.
the Pacers. The Pacers, they were playing team ball too.
Yeah.
Um, they just had Halliburton go down though, in the finals, which was very unfortunate, as we were talking about earlier. But he had a great season. Just man, it's just one thing where you can't control how your body's going to react to certain movements and things.
Yeah.
You can always take the precautions and do the training and therapy, all that you do. But when you're in game situations, moving like full speed, it's just like it's hard to tell how your body gonna react to that.
I mean, you got to think when playoffs happen, no matter in any level, the
Mhm.
biggest thing everybody talks about is health. The healthiest
Sure.
team is the team that's going to make it the furthest.
Right.
In
Right.
the end, they got there, through heroic efforts and stuff like that. A lot of people didn't expect them to make it to the finals anyway,
Mhm. Mhm.
but they will themselves to that position, and they took OKC to 7 games.
Seven
I
games.
I thought, in the beginning, I'm like, oh man, OKC gonna finish them in like six, maybe five,
Six,
6 games.
5, 6. Mhm.
But in the end, they gave a good fight. Halliburton going down with the calf strain first, obviously. it brought a big question mark. Like, hey, should he even play Game 6?
Right.
Goes in Game 6. He's playing well. He's playing like himself, and then like, hey, we're gonna run it back again.
Right.
And it just so happened, obviously, it was a non-contact motion. And if you watch the replay, they kept showing it over and over again. When you saw that pop in his calf,
Yeah.
I knew from there what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
We wish that young man obviously a speedy recovery, because he's proven that he's the star in this league. He's always been the underdog since high school.
Since high school,
Star in college. You seen it when he first stepped in, and he's making it known like, hey, I'm here. And we see you. Trust me, we see you. The NBA, real hoopers, real basketball players, real people that love hoop, they see him. They see you. I'm telling you.
So let's talk about this, man. So rising superstars. Who are some guys that are in your top 5 or top 3 that are rising NBA stars that you foresee them being great in the future? And you can include SGA.
So I'm gonna go past SGA. Reason
Okay.
being, he's here.
Right.
I'm gonna go Ant-Man.
Okay.
I feel like he's a superstar, bro. Just how he carry himself. I mean, granted, the outside stuff, yeah, he wicked with that. But
Right.
when it comes on the court, his charisma, the whole nine, like, he got the whole package, bro. Him, I gotta go Ja.
Ja.
Ja can't be denied, bro. I'm sorry, like, I get, the whole gun thing and stuff like that. He just young and dumb, but you could tell even when he have his interviews. I watch his YouTube stuff like that. Man, a bright young man, bro. He joyful, bro, and the kids love him. You know what I mean? And when he on that court, bro, I watched him live, bro, live in person. Like, it's different.
It's different, man. It's different. His bunnies are crazy, bro.
But it's, if you watch it, bro, if you ever seen Derrick Rose is, explosion. He laying hard the whole nine. I'm watching this kid live with my kids in the Clippers arena, and I'm seeing him jump, and you can't hear it. It sounds just soft. Like when he lands, it's like a feather. It's at any moment, and he's real life fast, like
quickness.
I say Wemby. Wemby don't really talk much, but Wemby has everything. Him to be 7'4", got a handle. He can defend, get rebounds. Obviously, you want him to get bigger.
Right.
But Wemby,
he's got a complete game though.
Yeah, it's complete. It's complete. Another one that I think people don't really talk about, and they should, Paulo Banchero from Orlando.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I mean, 6'10". He reminds me of Carmelo. I mean, smooth, strong. Get the either hand. He has the whole pack. Now he is complete. Him and his co-partner, Franz Wagner. Like, they need to be talking about them two in the near future for sure. Another one. Just trying to think. We can go out of this draft. Cooper Flag.
Man. Yeah. He ain't even touched the league yet, and he's already got it, buzzing. Like, it's not even crazy. The Mavericks, they have to draft him.
So my boy, matter of fact, our boy Austin, right? He goes to the tournament game. It was Houston and Duke. Yeah, obviously Houston wound up winning.
Right.
I call him. I said, "Hey, is his game like advertised?" He said, "Yes, it's different. Like, he's NBA ready."
Yeah.
Like, obviously you got the other guys out there, but he was like, it's different with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I named Ja, I named Ant-Man, Wemby. I said Paulo.
Yeah.
Paulo and Franz, I'm putting together. And then obviously Cooper Flag.
Flag, yeah. That's a solid lineup, man. And obviously, as you mentioned, Flag he's in the upcoming draft, which is actually this week. I want to say, I think it's Wednesday or something.
Yes, sir.
And man, hey, this guy, man, I think, as you said, as advertised, I think he's going to do I think first off, I think he's gonna get drafted to the Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
They have the first pick, and man, he's. I don't know, man. I want to say the NBA or whoever formulated this so that Mavs get the first pick. They got another top guy. They ended up getting the first pick in the draft. So Cooper Flag is a great fit for Dallas, I feel like.
I mean, you gotta think the boys in the playing game. It was like a 1.1% chance for them to get it. So I
They
mean,
got it, man.
the Lake. If you want to, the Lakers started. the Lakers started by accepting that trade, but
Hmm.
I mean, we got to give it up for this draft class, bro. This draft class got some killers, bro.
Yeah.
Like they get drafted to the right team, the team that really invested in them.
Right.
Oh man, it's up. I mean, you got Cooper Flag, you got Ace Bailey, you got Dylan Harper Jr.
Hmm.
The young man Fears, bro. Like it's some guys in this draft, and I ain't even just saying just first round, even the second round is that you gotta look out for.
They solid too. They're
Yeah,
solid.
they solid. They solid. You know what I'm saying? So you got what? I think it's 50. What? No. How many guys get drafted? What? 55, 56, something like that.
It's like 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, 2 rounds, like 30. Yeah, about 50. Yeah, I think what 30, 31, whatever. I forgot how many teams it
Gotcha.
is, but you got a. It's gonna be a shocker to see like the guys who go undrafted and they get picked up and then they become something in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this draft class here is something that I'm interested in seeing because I told people about last year's draft. The last year's draft was a development draft.
Hmm.
You know, you seeing guys picked in the top 5 in the lottery, they would ride the bench. Not saying they can't hoop. Nah, they actually had game,
Yeah. They just
but
got to develop.
you know it was all about development. Like for example, Rob Dillingham, man, bro, the young man cold, bro. There's no way that he shouldn't been playing, but you gotta think the team he got drafted to, they already had a point guard, and then DiVincenzo gets traded to them, so they're packed with guards now.
Hmm.
Now he gotta wait basically till somebody get hurt or when they do on a minute restriction for him to actually shine and show what he can do. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
For sure, man. Like since we talk about draft, man, I kind of want to switch to the NFL, man, and actually talk about you know some of the guys that were recently drafted. As we all know, Shador Sanders, a big name coming into the draft. He
yes,
fell.
sir.
He was a first round pick, man, and I wholeheartedly believe it was politics, but you know he shouldn't have went that far in the draft, man.
But
So
see,
what are your thoughts on the draft?
that's the cold part.
That's
Cause
cool.
yes, he has first round talent. I didn't think he was gonna fall that far. To be
Mhm.
honest, I thought he was gonna be a mid level. To be honest,
Second, yeah.
because they would. I felt they talked about him, but they didn't really. It was just something about the season that I really think they didn't believe. They didn't believe in him from the jump.
Mm.
Like obviously you seeing him in Colorado or whatnot. He shows flashes of greatness. He shows flashes where he's like very inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think they believe in him like that. I didn't really believe in him like that. You know, and granted, I get he Dion's son the whole nine, but I think what's gonna help him a lot is him sitting out for that year and becoming a complete quarterback, actually doing the film work, stuff like that. And granted, I feel like he's a kid to where that he embraces the journey. He loves the journey. He loved football. Granted, he had his father, the coach, his whole time from the little league to college. A lot of people would love, that's a father son dream or whatnot to have that, you
Right.
know. But obviously, this is another journey, a new task, new obstacle. You go
Right.
to a team who's they in rebuild mode.
Mm-hmm.
They had Deshaun Watson. We all are fans of Deshaun Watson. Obviously, he
Had
had
his issues off the
some
field.
situations off the
Right.
field that's causing him not to be on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But me and you both know, like, hey, if it wasn't for the outside noise, it's no question Deshaun Watson number one quarterback.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
the kid too talented, bro. Obviously, he got a couple nicks and injuries, and then some more off the field issues. So we wishing that kid the best. Obviously, Joe Flacco being there, him with his veteran experience, I think it's gonna rub off on Shador. Yes, Flacco wants, he wants to compete. He wants the number one job. I think he probably is the number one quarterback over there. But it's gonna rub off on him in a good way. So when it's time, oh, it's hey, Scott's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, yeah, and he Shador, I'm sure he's all. You can tell he's already soaking up the game from someone who's already won a Super Bowl, who's a
Yeah,
vet in the game, who was a part of that pocket passing generation. Peyton Manning's, Drew Brees, Tom Brady's. Joe Flacco, his name should be included in that pocket passing era as well, because it's not easy to win a Super Bowl, especially not in the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning era. That's like you coming out of the AFC, you defeating either one of those two teams to make it to the championship. But
yeah.
man, he's
And
definitely got
and
experience.
what's so special about him, bro, is his poise. He keep a smile
Mm.
on his face. Whether he don't get too down, he don't get too high.
Who Flacco? Flacco?
Shador
Okay,
trying to
okay.
get in kid, but he keep a smile on his face, bro. Like
Hmm.
he enjoying just being out there, and I feel like that's a good attitude to have because he could have been, in the Cleveland Browns facility, being a Debbie Downer, just like man, I'm better than him, just being negative.
Yeah, he's a
But
competitor. He's a
yeah, he's
competitor.
competitive. He's been positive, bro. You could tell in Shallow was undrafted.
Hmm.
Shallow always smiling, bro. His smile is contagious, bro. Like you gotta watch him. You want to watch him.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
something that you should really want in a locker room,
Right.
in a brotherhood. And obviously that's all. That's we gotta give credit to Coach Sanders because them his sons, and that's probably one of the things that he always bred in his kids
Hmm.
for that.
Hmm.
So
So
you got
always have a good attitude.
yeah,
Never
always
let
have
them
a good
see you
attitude,
down,
bro.
and always smile. Yeah,
I mean,
do it with
and,
smiles.
as a black man, him being a coach and all this stuff against him, you
Hmm.
know, he never took it out on his kids. He never made his kids that he all he did was give them confidence to conquer whatever. And I
Right.
think that's what's going to benefit them
In the
going
long run.
to the NFL.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, man, and also like that, like including that part of it, he's teaching them how to be a professional. What to do and what not to do. But always remain true to who you are, yourself. So I feel like Shador, I just don't want him to be forced into a position where he's not fully prepared, because we've seen it so many times. That's like the only reason why I say that. And the Cleveland Browns, they have a history of, quarterbacks who were coming hot out of college and,
Manziel.
they did not succeed. But
Yeah,
I'm not saying that's the same case, but if Shador is able to succeed and turn this team around, he's going to be beloved by this organization for the rest of his life. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I feel like he can do it. I feel like he has that momentum. He definitely has that the charisma, the leadership skills and qualities, and
yeah.
it just comes
So
with being aggressive. I think that's where I want to see him improve. Being aggressive, as in being a leader, aggressive leader. More vocal, more upfront. But I feel like it's going to come. It's going to come with the game. So.
for sure. Matter of fact, I'm glad we're speaking on NFL. With the rookie class that's coming out, who are your breakout players? One on offense, one on defense.
Mm, hmm.
And I gotta ask you because I know you're a football aficionado. So I gotta ask you. I gotta pick your brain, brother.
Let's see. For a rookie, man, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna give two answers. So I really want to see Travis on defense. I'll say Travis Hunter on defense. And for offense, man, it's hard not to go Colorado, man. It's hard not to go Colorado. But I feel like Jimmy Horn Jr. is going to have an amazing first season.
And
I
what
feel
team
like
he with?
he's with Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young, and they got the other guy from Arizona, the other receiver from Arizona. Man, I think it's not a lot of attention. It's attention on him, but he's one of those guys that's going to like surprise a lot of people. So
Right.
what do we
Um,
see?
shoot, I'm gonna go. I forgot. I don't know how to say young man name. I don't want to botch his name, but
Who is
the
he
wide
talking
re-
for?
the wide receiver for the Bucks.
The Bucks. Oh yeah. I know he's talking about. I know he's talking about.
I think
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be special, dog.
Yeah.
And what's unique about that situation? He's in a group with unique receivers.
Right.
Tampa's already loaded at the receiver position, and they went and got him first. And I'm
Right.
saying like we don't. I'm saying like, oh, we don't need him. But
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? We might do because I think Chris Godwin still Nick.
Yeah.
You know, Mike Evans ain't getting no younger.
Right.
We got
Right.
J Mac,
Right.
and you know, I'm always on. So I'm a big Bucks fan, bro. And I'm kind of
Right.
excited to what I'm hearing about him. Like they say he's already like a professional already. Obviously,
Mhm.
you know, he in OTAs with his team, but I can't wait to see what he does against other guys around the league. I think he's gonna be special.
Right. Me too. Me
And then
too, man. Defense.
defense, there's a couple guys, but for this, I'm gonna say Travis.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
I want to see what he does, man. Uh, obviously, you know, his goal is obviously play offense and defense like he did in college. I think he'll realize in a few it ain't gonna be that easy.
I feel
Not
like
not saying
he's training.
not saying he can't do it, but I feel like he's so gifted at corner, bro. Yeah, I think I think him at corner is gonna be very special.
It's gonna be special, man. I seen a clip the other day, man. He went up and got the ball like he was a receiver, which he is, but you're on defense playing corner.
Yeah,
It's just so
I,
natural to him. So
I saw that clip and it
so
shocked me because I thought he was on offense the whole time.
right. Right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man,
man.
he cold, bro.
Yeah,
He
man.
cold.
Really excited for it, man. But yeah, man, before we wrap up the show, man, is there anything else you want to say to the people?
Uh, for sure, man. The biggest thing, like, I want people to understand, bro. This, you know, life at the ball with me and him and Josh. You know, it's a brotherhood, man, and we've been friends for so long. Like myself and Connect, we've been friends for over 22 years.
Right.
I mean, so that's from since we were 8, 9 years old. Now we 30, going on 31,
You
and you
telling
know,
everybody?
yeah, but you know, I gotta be real, bro, because you don't see too many people don't really have friendships like that. You know, my man always been in my corner, right or wrong. He was never afraid to let me know where I was messing up at, where I could shine at, what I can do right, what I'm doing wrong, and vice versa. You know what I mean? We ain't never just went with each other's opinions, but even if we was opinionated, it never changed the aspect. Like, bro, we be friends, and I think that needs to be put to the forefront of what this show is about, bro.
For sure.
Like the afterball, you know what I mean? Because it all started from sports.
Right.
We became friends from playing football, and then
Yeah,
like I
elementary
said,
school. Yeah.
you fast forward now, we doing a podcast trying to talk to the youth, and
Sure.
that go to a testament to our friendship, bro.
Most does. Most definitely, man. I really appreciate you, man, and just growing up over the years, man. It's been a great journey, and we still got so far to go. You know what I'm
So
saying?
far,
So let's keep doing what we're doing, man. Staying focused, pushing positivity, and yeah, man. I appreciate all the viewers, the people that are watching right now. Once again, this is
appreciate
Life
y'all.
After Ball, episode 7. We usually stream every Sunday, but the finals was last night, so we said, hey, let's do it tonight. But hey, man, if y'all have any questions, make sure y'all drop them in the comment section and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
please.
Y'all have a good one, man. Yeah.